What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Casa D18 Studios channel. You could be anywhere in the world, and you're here with me, and we greatly appreciate it. And it's time, once again, to step into the war zone. That's right, it's time for another edition of the Weekly Acquisition Report, the show where I, the Renegade, show you, the viewers, the latest additions to my ever growing movie library. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of The War Zone, the weekly acquisition report, the show where I, the Renegade, show you, the viewers, the latest additions to my ever growing movie library. And we're almost done with all of the 50-cent Dollar Tree movies. We have this week and then one more week. As I mentioned last week, the prices have already gone back up. All the movies at Dollar Tree now are back to being $1.25. So unfortunately, by the time all of these have aired, they're no longer 50 cents. It just kind of is what it is. But I had so many movies that if I had done this all in one shot, it would have been an hour plus episode. And that's a lot to ask of you guys on a Sunday. So I tried to break things down. I always try to theme things and clump things. And this is probably the most hodgepodge that there is because aside from five or six things that are Christmas, everything else is just kind of whatever, Orange Cassidy style. But let's get into it because that doesn't mean that they're any less interesting or entertaining. So the first thing I got is a DVD NBC News made called Yes We Can, the Barack Obama story. And I grabbed this because I thought it would be cool to have in my collection, kind of look back at where Barack Obama came from, how he got to the seat of president. You know, it's got things like keynote speeches on here as bonus features from the Democratic convention. Definitely should be an interesting thing to sit down and dive into and explore. Could always be a Black History Month thing that I get into and cover. If I ever do something on presidents, whether it's movies like Lincoln or JFK, I could always throw something like this in there also. Something to kick around in the head and think about as we progress here on Renegades Reviews and the Casa D18 Studios channel as a whole. Next one I got is a concert DVD. It's called Spectacle, and it's Elvis Costello. And it's basically him performing with all of these other people. He talks to and performs with people like Sir Elton John, former President Bill Clinton, Tony Bennett, Lou Reed, The Police, Smokey Robinson, Rufus Wainwright, Herbie Hancock, Roseanne Cash, Nora Jones, Chris Christopherson, John Mellencamp, James Taylor, and more. He has 60 musical performances and unique collaborations. Songs like Purple Haze, You've Really Got a Hold on Me, Fire and Rain, Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word, Sunshine of Your Love, Small Town, The Way You Look Tonight, so much more. I've never been the hugest Elvis Costello fan. I do like the scene from, I want to say it's Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, where he and Burt Bacharach perform while Mike Myers as Austin and Heather Graham dance. I did enjoy that, but again, I've never been Elvis Costello's biggest fan, but for 50 cents, y'all, to see him talk to some of these iconic performers and then perform with them definitely intrigued me. I got another one. This looks like it's a movie called The Great World of Sound. And it says, They'll Make You a Star for the Right Price. Don't know a whole lot about it, but I figured again, for 50 cents, It's cheaper than the multiplex. It's cheaper than a Redbox. It's cheaper than a Blockbuster, a Hollywood Video. It's cheaper to pay to watch it on a streaming service, rent it on Vudu or Amazon or something like that. What the hell? Give it a try, see if we like it. If not, donate it, throw it away, whatever. Before we get into Christmas, I actually found a Thanksgiving tale. And this is a Land Before Time movie, The Time of the Great Giving. Now, full disclosure, I quit after the original Land Before Time. I look now and I see that there's about as many Land Before Time movies as there are Freddy or Jason movies, and I'm like, why? The original was such perfection, in my humble opinion. But for 50 cents to find this that looks like it's kind of a Thanksgiving-esque tale, there's not really a whole lot of Thanksgiving movies out there. So if I want to try to build and maybe review something on Thanksgiving as like a bonus drop, this might be a way to go. Now we get into the Christmas stuff. And as I've said in the past with some of my Doctor Who finds and some of my other stuff that I grabbed from Dollar Tree, it's possible that something I'm about to show you I already grabbed for $1.25. But at the price of 50 cents, could you really run the chance that you hadn't grabbed it yet? May as well grab it for 50 cents. And if you already have it, again, donate it, yard sale it, give it to a library, sell it on an auction or Facebook Marketplace as a little Christmas lot, whatever. But definitely wanted to get my hands on these because all in all, it's $2.50 worth of movies for 5 movies here. That's 2 movies at regular price at Dollar Tree right now. So even if only 2 of these end up being ones that I don't have, I would have paid the same price, right? So the first one is a Reader's Digest Christmas collection called An Old-Fashioned Christmas. And essentially what it is it's 35 songs put to different images that have been taken. So it's kind of like an elaborate screensaver, if you will, or a Yule log style of movie, but without the fireplace. All these different images and silent videos scored to songs like "Oh Christmas Tree," "Deck the Halls." You've got "What Child Is This?" "Ding Dong Merrily on High," "I Saw Three Ships," etc. Great little background DVD, I think, for Christmas morning. If you and the kids and the wife or the husband can't agree to what put on to listen to as you guys do your thing and you open presents, pop this DVD in and just let it run. The next 2 movies I picked up both starred Dean Cain, the legendary 90s Clark Kent, Lois and Clark, The Adventures of Superman. This one is called Beverly Hills Christmas. You Never Know When You'll Need an Angel. And it's got Dean Cain paired alongside Donna Spangler. Again, I don't know much about it. I do know Dean Cain, obviously, and I'm a huge fan of Christmas movies. You can almost put on any Christmas movie, and I'll sit down and watch it at least once. And as it is, I'm trying to put together a month of Christmas movies to review that I just bought at the Dollar Tree. I think that would be such great promotion for Dollar Tree if I can do an entire month of Christmas movies that I found there at that store. The next movie that stars Dean Cain also stars Kristy Swanson, who of course is my Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Not the TV Sarah Michelle Gellar, but the 1992, I want to say it was, movie, Kristy Swanson and Luke Perry. This is called Merry Xmas, with X as in ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband, etc. This should be an interesting one to watch. Again, you've got Dean Cain, you've got Kristy Swanson. This one has nobody in it that I've heard of It's called Christmas Reunion, a heartwarming story of forgiveness, redemption, love, and faith. And apparently, it's all these people that came to town for a school reunion and they get caught in a snowstorm. And they all have to overcome, what's happened to them in the past, mistakes that they made with each other, things that they may have said that they wish they could take back, all that type of stuff. So again, sounds interesting. 50 cents, what the hell? And the last movie that I grabbed here is called This Is Christmas. And the only name I recognize here is Corin Nemec, who in the early 90s was on a sitcom called Parker Lewis Can't Lose. It was kind of a Ferris Bueller-esque, maybe Ferris Bueller meets Zach Morris type of show. But he's right here, the next to last picture. Recognize the name, Curious. Again, it's a Christmas movie. And like I said, you've almost got me anytime Christmas is said. I'm pretty much willing to give it a chance. And that's it for this DVD haul of Dollar Tree movies that I got for 50 cents. What did you think? Let me know. If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand later in the day, leave your thoughts and comments down here. Let's have that conversation, that discussion, that debate, that interaction that I'm always asking you guys for in the comments below. Have you seen any of these movies? Have you seen The Great Wall of Sound? Have you seen The Land Before Time, The Great Giving? Have you seen Beverly Hills Christmas, Merry Xmas, The Christmas Reunion, or This Is Christmas? Have you seen that Elvis Costello series? Have you seen the Yes We Can Barack Obama story? Let me know. Leave your thoughts in the comments. No spoilers, of course, because you don't want to turn me away from watching it. I just would like to know your guys' thoughts. And make sure you guys tune in on Monday, right here to the Casa D18 Studios channel for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. And we kick off another week of John Wayne Westerns with The Sons of Katie Elder, starring John Wayne, Dean Martin, Earl Holliman, Michael Anderson Jr., Martha Heyer, Jeremy Slate, James Gregory, Paul Fix, George Kennedy, and Dennis Hopper. You don't want to miss out on any of that content right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. Another week in store of John Wayne Westerns, kicking off on Monday with The Sons of Katie Elder. Don't want to miss out on any of the content coming up here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. So make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that notification bell is turned on so you don't miss out anytime a video drops right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel or anytime we go live, as is the case with Statboy Sports Bar, Open Mic Night, Pay-Per-View PLE Watch Long coverage, etc. Share these videos with your family, friends, loved ones, coworkers, movie fanatics, cinephiles in your life, fans of thrift store videos, fans of yard sale videos, fans of unboxing videos. Anybody you can think of that would enjoy this content, this coverage, share it with them. It's the only way we're going to continue to build momentum here in the algorithms now that we are, in fact, a monetized channel here on the YouTube platform. Thank you once again to everybody out there who joined me and tuned in today. It means so much more to me than you guys will ever know. And I will see you guys next time.
And now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.